Good morning. Today I want to talk about how cold leads are killing your software sales pipeline. Whether you're a salesperson, a sales leader, or a founder, this is absolutely relevant. Now, I read a statistic recently which says that 1.7% of cold leads end up in a closed won deal, whereas 14.6% of warm leads end up in a closed won deal. So let's break that down. Now, knowing that 1.7% of cold leads will end up in a closed won bit of business, it's a really powerful stat because it means that really for every 100 leads that you're working, almost two will end up in a one deal. Now, if you think about the activities of most salespeople out there and founders and sales leaders, they're fighting over cold business in essence. And what I mean by that is making cold calls, sending wide varieties of different forms of outreach in a cold manner to cold prospects, hoping to generate a result, when really you're really trying to fight an uphill battle in doing that, because again, you're literally walking uphill, you're fighting a battle that's going to be very, very difficult to win. Now, by turning cold prospects warm, you can see you're over 8x got a better likelihood of actually a close won deal by the time you get to the end of the campaign. So now you might be wondering, well, Alex, what's the difference between a cold lead and how do I turn a cold lead warm? And it's a great question. Really what you're looking for and working to cultivate is some form of engagement, whether it's with your content, whether it's with your messaging, whether it's through some form of collateral that makes someone or gain some form of expression of interest or some form of expression of buyer intent. And just by doing that alone, you 8x the likelihood that you are going to win that deal. And that makes a huge, huge difference in terms of the amount of time, effort, and energy being spent into actually trying to win business. And so even as a salesperson, something as simple as doing what I'm doing right now, creating content, creating some form of engagement around what you do and how you work, that can give you an 8 times more likelihood that when you actually get that person on the hook, they are going to close. And that's massive, because what we need to think about is your time, your energy. It's so, so important. And so every second, every minute, every hour of time that you are spending, you want to get the best yield and the best return on that time. And so by taking a moment to actually do some work to invest in turning a cold prospect to warm before you reach out to them is going to make a huge difference on your ability to actually make better use of your time and your ability to go and actually win business and get that deal closed won. Now, if you're a founder, for example, or you're a sales leader and you can benefit from support in this, this is exactly what we do as a business here at Fetch. We create and generate qualified sales leads that are warm, that 8x the likelihood that your sales team are actually going to be able to turn that interest into closed won business. And so if you could benefit from support in doing that, please visit our website, scroll down to the bottom, schedule a call with me, or drop me a direct message through LinkedIn and I'll walk you through our auto outbound engine, which is able to deliver a predictable and quantifiable amount of qualified sales leads on a weekly basis that give you a much higher propensity of your team actually generating in line with targets and expectations. And if you are a salesperson, start creating content and doing more to transform cold prospects into warm prospects so that when you actually reach out, you 8x the likelihood that you are going to be able to win business from that particular prospect. I hope you found this video helpful in some way, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.